Good evening and welcome to Mystery Card Class. I'm Nancy Dodge from YB Stamp. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I hope you've had a chance to gather your supplies that I have listed on both this post and my website, ybstamp.com. This is a really cute card. I hope you enjoy it. So the supplies that I have listed are 3 pieces of cardstock. One is 5.5 by 11, and then 2 pieces of 1.5 by 3.25. The basic white. Hey Carolyn, welcome, welcome. Basic white, or if you use beige or vanilla, it's okay. Same thing. 1 piece of 3 3/4 by 5.25. 1 piece of 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. And then 2 pieces of 1 3/8 and by 3 1/8. And then designer series paper of choice, a piece that's 3 1/4 by 5 1/4, a piece that's 4 by 5 1/4, and 2 pieces that are 1 3/8 by 5 1/4. Images and die cuts of choice, sentiments of choice, coordinating ink, adhesive of choice, trimmer score, and embellishments. So that's what I've got. So let's jump right into the clues. First, score the 5.5 by 11 inch cardstock at 3.5, 5 1/8, 6 3/4. Fold in a W and burnish. I'm going to show you, and I'll flip back to the hey Carol, I will flip back to the burnishing, so or the score line measurements. I can speak. Alright, so I have my supplies. This is my 5.5 by 11 cardstock. And this is my scoring blade. So I'm going to score it. For those of you that don't have the Stampin' Up! Trimmer, I love this because you can pull this out and it's even longer. Alright, my mouse is in the way. Hold on. Move the mouse. Now you can see the mouse. Okay, so I want to score this at 3.5. So 3.5. If I go too fast, please let me know. And then I want to score it at 5 1/8. And then I want to score it at 6 3/4. Again, that's 3.5. Let me go back over. Let me just move this because this is important. 3.5, 5 1/8, and 6 3/4. So I'm going to get my trimmer out of the way. And this is going to be in a W fold. So I'm going to get my scorer. I'm going to fold this over and burnish it. And then this is going to fold over. Make sure you're even at the top and the bottom. And burnish it. And then this one make sure you're even and burnish it so it's in a W fold or an M, depending on how you want to do it. So this smaller panel is the front. Alright, let's go to clue number 2. Clue number 2. Adhere the 4 by 5 1/4 DSP to the largest section on the right and the 3 1/4 by 5 1/4 DSP, the next largest section, on the left, and the 2 other DSP pieces in the middle sections, and set aside. Alright, I know that sounds confusing. I'm going to pull all my DSP pieces out. So this is going here. So the largest section on the right. And this is going to the other largest section on the left. And then these 2 pieces, and you can do either side. You could do it all the same if you want, or flip it over and do it differently as long as it coordinates. So I'm going to take my stamp and seal and adhere these pieces. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Mine was very busy, very productive. I'm getting ready to go to Stampin' Up's convention, conference, I don't know what you call it, in Raleigh, North Carolina. So I've been busy trying to get all my work done so I can play. Alright, this one goes on the left. And then these go in the middle. Then I had my day job. I'm a church administrator, for those of you that don't know. And that was quite busy today too. So I've just been going. Alright. Who are you going with? I am going with... I'm rooming with my friend Karen and Michelle and Karen's friend Cheryl. And then I'm also having dinner with my upline and other members of Team Stamp It on Friday. So that's going to be exciting. Alright. So that's clue 2. Hope that made sense. Hope I didn't go too fast. Alright. This comes the fun, creative part. Clue number 3. Stamp, create cover of your card on the 3 1/4 by 5 1/4 basic white using stamps, die cuts, whatever, for the front of your card. So that's this, that's this piece here. And so this goes, it folds in this W, and this is going here. So this is your time to be creative. If you don't finish it now, you can finish it later because it's the cover. It's not overly, well, it is important once you send it out or take pictures of it. But so I'm going to set the card base aside. I don't know what you guys have planned out for dies or stamps. I'm going to start with this Happy Hibiscus stamp set, and I'm going to use some of the sentiments from Unbounded Love. So I want you to be creative. This is your area to just go for it. Alright, let's see. I think I will do this. I need a different block though, because it's a big stamp, but it'll fit. And I'm putting my sentiments on the inside. You could put a sentiment on the outside and the inside, or neither, or just one. Okay, and then I need the flowers. Let's see. Uh-oh, I'm missing a flower. I just dropped it. That's going to mess me up, isn't it? Alright. I think I can use this one. Alright. I'm going to do the dark first just because, I mean the light first. No, the dark first, because the light ones are flat. Okay. Anyway, I am really looking forward to going to this. Should be fun. And I get to see the new annual catalog already. I'm so excited. And then also I get to play with some of the new product. So that's going to be fun. Alright, I gotta wash this before I get ink all over me, because I'm really good at that. What else? Yeah, so there's some make and takes and awards. Get to meet a lot of people from all over the world, actually, which is kind of cool. So I'm looking forward to that. Alright, then I have my Petunia Pop. I'm going to do those. So this is actually two-step stamping. Okay. Alright, let's see. So this goes like this. It's a lot darker than I thought it was going to be. Hopefully it's not going to be too dark. You just never know, do you? Not bad. Alright, let's see which way this goes. So what else? Yeah, that's very exciting. I'm looking forward to it. You'll see all the ideas I come back with. Now, I've met my friend Karen in person, but I get to meet my friend Michelle, who I've known online for a couple of years and gotten to know her pretty well. Oh no, I did meet Michelle. Sorry. She stopped for coffee to meet my husband and I when she and her husband were traveling. I forgot all about that, Michelle. Sorry about that. I have met Michelle in person. She told me I was tall. Alright, now I gotta clean up my mess. So this is actually the longest part of this card, because this is where you really get to use your creativity. And if you're just following along, then you'll know what to do for when you do it yourself. I'm going to put these back in, otherwise I'll lose them. Just like I lost that one. I think it's on the floor. I think I felt it as soon as I opened it, but one never knows. Alright. And I think I'm just going to leave it at like that. I could add some texture. I think I'll do that in just a real pale color, like how about bubble gum? Bubble bath. It reminds me of bubble gum. Doesn't this remind you of bubble gum? Your craft room is too cold to do anything right now. All right, that's okay. You can watch, because now you'll have the. So anybody that signed up for my newsletter, there'll be a PDF of this. Whoops, sorry about that noise. A PDF of this in the newsletter, so you'll have it. Let's see. Move it around. Anybody that's not subscribed, you may subscribe. It's going out on the 4th because I want to make sure that all the online exclusive items will go live on Tuesday. And I wanted to make sure you guys had all the links. Alright. So if you don't subscribe, you still have time. I think that's good. Alright, close that up. And I think I'm going to just take a tissue to make sure I didn't get any ink on here. I could have. Just making sure. Okay, and then it says to adhere it to the front of the card. Whoops, I forgot to wash this. And tomorrow I will post these cards, this one and the samples that I've done, for you to go ahead, so it'll give you time, Carol, to post your cards that you've done, because I love looking at them. It makes me so happy. Alright. Center it as best I can. Line up my edges. And there is the end of clue number 3. Alright, clue number 4. Stamp image or sentiment or both on the 2 3/4 by 3 3/4 basic white, then adhere to the inside right, which is the largest section of the card. But make sure when you adhere it, it's a little bit into the middle so that it doesn't show. So what I mean is, here's your piece, and it's going in here. But if you put it exactly in the middle, you might see a little bit of white here. So just move it a little to the left. That's all. Okay. I'm just going to stamp a quick flower now that I've put everything away. If I had a brain, I'd be dangerous. Alright. Just going to do a quick flower. Or 2. Alright. And then adhere it. Clean it up. Dry it. Drop it. Yes, I did. I dropped it. On the floor, never to be seen again. No, I'll find it. It's right by my foot. Alright, so I'm going to put it just a little to the left to make sure when I close it, you can't see it. Alright. That's clue number 4. Clue number 5. Stamp sentiments on both 1 3/8 by 3 1/8 pieces of basic white in the landscape position, then adhere to their corresponding pieces of cardstock that are 1 1/2 by 3 1/4. Alright, so that, whoops, I turned my light off. Like these pieces, if I can get them out. You can put both on it if you want, both sentiment and images if you'd like. So the ones that came with this are congratulations, you make me smile, and thanks for being so kind. But I don't need any of those cards, so I thought I would do, I could use happy birthday. I seem to have a lot of birthdays lately. I think it'll fit there. Yeah. And then, what else? What goes with birthday? May all your wishes come true. There we go. I'll put them on my blocks. And I'm going to stamp it in the Blackberry Bliss. All right. Now you could also add little images if you wanted. You know, sky's the limit. Actually, you know what would look pretty cool? Like I did on the front with this stamp in the bubble bath, also known as bubble gum. Alright, let's get another block. It does, it just reminds me of bubble gum, even though it says bubble bath. Boy, I can't tell you the last time I had a bath. I used to love them. I have a nice deep tub. But as I get older, it's not so fun getting in and out anymore. Alright, quickly wash that. And then adhere them to the corresponding pieces of cardstock. Doesn't matter which is which because they're both the same. So it's like a, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch or 1/16 of an inch around. It's a little tricky. There we go. 1. 2. Alright, that's clue number 5. Clue number 6. Take both of those assemblies and adhere to the inside section as follows. 1 to the top left section, excuse me, adhesive only on the back left, and 1 on the bottom right, adhesive only on the back right. So I'm going to put this one here. So I just need to put adhesive here on the back. And I'm putting it right to the top and just barely to the right of the fold. Like that. And then this one is going here, so we want adhesive on the back right. Am I getting my right and left mixed up? It's very possible. All right. There we go. All right. Clue number 7. Can you get the little cardstock piece measurements again? Absolutely. The colored cardstock is 1.5 by 3.25. And the white pieces are 1 3/8 by 3 1/8. Hope that helps. We're almost done, so you have plenty of time because we're on embellish as desired. So, I don't know, I hadn't thought about putting gems on here, but I think I will put some like in the middle. So while you're doing that, I'm going to pull out my bucket of gems because I wasn't paying attention to myself when I just put this out. Oh, you know what would look pretty? These. haven't used these yet. These are iridescent faceted gems. Alright. And I think it'll pick up these colors nicely. If I can get them in the right spot. Alright. There we go. So that's our mystery card. We've got our front and then our inside. Yeah, Stephanie's going to love those gems. Can you see them sparkle? They're really pretty. I know the camera just doesn't do it justice, but they are really pretty. So that's our card. I'm going to show you a couple others that I did. Here's one that I did showing I showed you these in my post. This is what I did. So I used 2 different color stamps there. And then I did this one using the Wildflower Birthday. So on this one I used the pre-cut stuff and cutouts. And I didn't flip the paper here. Did I do that here? Yeah, I did. I flipped the paper there. But I didn't on this one. I thought it was too busy. The trickiest part was lining up all these gold all the way across the front. And then I decided I wanted to do one more, so I said, well, these are a little feminine, so I made a masculine one with the tools. And this is the, the grate, the metal grate, the little toolbox. Isn't it cute? So now I have one for a male. So those is what our mystery card for this month. I hope you had a good time. I hope I didn't go too fast. But sign up for my newsletter. It's ybstamp.com. There is a I want the newsletter button right there on the front page. And the PDF for this will be in this month. It's going out Tuesday. So until then, next Sunday is Back to Basics, and we're going to be using a kit. All right. Until then, happy stamping.